Okay, here we're going to simplify the rational expression u squared plus 3u minus 4 divided by 5u squared minus 5. We know this is a rational expression because we have a fraction with variables in the denominator. So the steps to simplifying a rational expression, we need to take the top and bottom and make sure it's factored completely before we go through and start canceling terms. So let's take our numerator, u squared plus 3u minus 4, and factor that down. So using whatever factoring techniques you use, you're most comfortable with, go ahead and factor this. Always check for a GCF. This one does not have one. So factoring, I like to take a times c, negative 4. Two factors of negative 4, whose sum is a positive 3. So I'm going to use 4, negative 1, that's what's going to work there. Multiplied together give you a negative 4, added together give you a positive 3. Bring those constants down. Whoops, make sure you use the right variable. So we have u plus 4, divide by a, u minus 1, divide by a. Make sure to divide those constants by a. Reduce your fractions. And of course you're going to end up with u plus 4, u minus 1. So up here, we're going to take our numerator and write it as factors. Okay, let's do the same for our denominator. We'll need to take it and factor it down. So let me just go to the side here. Okay, so 5u squared minus 5. This is two terms, so always start with looking for a GCF. And I noticed that a 5 can be factored out. It's common among the two terms listed. Whenever you factor it out, you're left with u squared minus 1. After you check for GCF, then see if you can apply a formula, difference of squares. So let's see if this is a difference of squares. If so, we can go ahead and use our formula. Alright, so u squared is u squared, 1 is 1 squared. So yes, this is a difference of squares. Using your formula, u squared minus 1 is going to factor into u plus 1, u minus 1. Okay, and just as a refresher, our difference of squares formula, if you have a difference of squares, and we did, that will factor into a plus b, a minus b. Our a was u, our b was 1. Okay, so our denominator, we're going to rewrite as factors. So 5, u plus 1, u minus 1. Okay. This a little bit. Okay. Now, once you factor, you're going to go through, cancel any common terms. And since we have products, we can do this correctly in mathematics. U plus or u minus 1 over u minus 1. We're going to cancel out. And that's it. That's the only thing that's common, top and bottom. So in our numerator, we have u plus 4. Denominator, we have 5 times u plus 1. We're going to go ahead and just leave it as factors. Don't worry about going through and multiplying your denominator through. And there you go.